What's going on, YouTube modeling community? Fred here at West Georgia Rods and Customs. If I sound like I got a little excitement in my voice today, I am excited. Wayne is too. I'm honored to have our president of the Atlanta Car Model Enthusiast Model Car Club, Wayne Webbers, with us in the studio. Wayne, welcome.
Hi, thanks, Fred. And hey, folks, really looking forward to seeing you this weekend.
Yep, we're going to talk about tonight this little show right here that I got right here. It's called the ACME Southern Nationals. If y'all ain't ever been to it, you better go. Because Wayne, what is this? We started this in 1996, and this is our
29th show.
29th show. And I pulled my lanyards down the other day off of the off my little shelf in here, and I looked at them, and I got one more be my 10th year of coming to the show. So it's really, I'm looking forward to this. And I've been keeping track on a lot of the, on our ACME Facebook page, as well as some of the other Facebook page, Instagram pages that I associate with. And there's been some questions about the show. So Wayne, I'm going to let you start on it, and I'm going to just shut up and let you do what you do good.
Oh, well, thanks. I really appreciate taking the time to do this. It's been a little busy the last couple of days as we start finalizing things and the pre-registration. But our show is this Saturday at the Clarence Brown Conference Center in Cartersville, Georgia. If you haven't been there before, please come and join us. It's a great area, great people to work with. It's just, this is our second show there. We moved there last year. And
it was needed, and I tell you what, it was a great response from last year when we kind of tiptoed into those waters and we were kind of uncertain. But I tell you what, it was a win-win situation for this show. So
it is. The people at the center, the only in Cartersville, the convention and tourism people, the folks even at the Savoy, have all been great to work with since we moved up there. And we actually, last year, I think we had 3 people that came in on Thursday night and kind of hung out. And now we've got, I think, 17 to 20 people that booked reservations for Thursday so they can go to attractions in the area. So, if you haven't been there, please come out and join us. You'll have a great time.
It is. We have a lot of you, if you're watching, I'm going to use some of my old Southern euphemism. We paid the preacher for good weather this weekend. And it is for all you folks that are, whether you're coming from, as far, I know that I've got friends coming in as far as from California, Arizona, all the way north as far as Vermont, and south as far as like in Florida, and our great friends over in South Carolina, North Carolina, and all over there. But the weather here in Georgia for the last couple of weeks, it's been kind of iffy on after the hurricane, but it's been mild evenings, afternoons. They're really calling for about 70, high 70s, 80s. During the days, and low 40s in the 40s to 50s in the morning. So dress appropriately for the day of the show, as well as even the Friday evening when we all get out there on the patio and have fun at the festivities coming up on Friday. So
that part, before I never really got to hang out with people on Friday night. It was just pedal to the metal, getting people registered. And you guys, the folks that attend the show, have really taken to doing the pre-registration online. In fact, it ends tomorrow at midnight to give us Thursday to get the packets ready. But as of this morning, we had 97 pre-registrations. 76 of those are early birds. And an early bird gives you the ability to get into the show area at 8 o'clock on Saturday morning.
Yep. That's
instead of
putting that's
9:30.
being able to put your builds or your models down on the table, as well as getting in there and getting some of those good deals on from a lot of our vendors that's coming. So
We've got a really good group of vendors this year. A lot of people that have been coming to the show for a long time. Craig's Hobbies and Crafts,
mhm.
uh, Model Roundup, Slicks Decals, Splash Paints is going to be there. STS Decals,
STS, yeah.
Fusion. New this year is Spray Gunner.
Oh,
And
great.
we've been wanting to have a spray airbrush vendor there for a long time. They'll be there. And in fact, I got to make sure I get this right. Nestor Espinoza does a lot of books on airbrushing. He's written one on how to paint scaled cars. It's in association with Spray Gunner and Ammo. He's going to be there with the books and going to do a presentation of about 45-minute presentation in the afternoon, talking about the books and a question and answer session. So
Yeah.
really looking forward to that.
Yep. And y'all, I tell you what, everybody, I look forward to this show every year, and it's due to the fact that everything, kind of the events start on Friday. Make sure you wear you some comfortable shoes, especially on Friday and Saturday. You're gonna be on your
Yeah.
feet all day long. Make sure you have your phones charged, bring your chargers, whole 9 yards. There's areas right there in the lobby where you can plug up if needed, as well as in the convention hall where we hold everything at. Bring you some extra batteries, in case if you got a camera that still take that kind. Memory card for your camera. Bring an ATM card too,
Yeah.
because there's ATMs on site that you can, if you like me, I use all my cash, and I'm like, I need some cash. I gotta go to the ATM. So make sure you do that. And there will be an ATM there on site. There's one inside the convention center, and if I remember correctly, there's one in the hotel also. If you're staying at the host
And
hotel,
there's some banks in the area too.
yeah,
So
yeah, that's bring a good appetite, because that's something that's really near and dear to me is eating.
Hey, me too. You can't,
Me too, buddy.
wearing
I tell you.
black, so you can't tell too easily. But yeah, if I was
Yeah,
wearing orange, I'd look like a pumpkin for Halloween. It's true.
it is. We're gonna have food trucks. We're gonna have two food trucks there. There'll be a taco truck, and there will be another. It's called the Fork and Spoon. I haven't seen their menu yet, but I assume it's going to be a little bit of everything. We're also going to have we're going to host a buffet breakfast at the Marriott Saturday and Sunday. And if I ain't mistaken, is it 7 o'clock it
7
begins?
a.m.
Okay, so buffet breakfast, y'all get you eating, put your eating britches on, and come on out and partake in that. So let's talk about the early bird and the general admission price. Warren.
Sure. Early bird is $30, and as I said, that gets you in at 8 o'clock on Saturday morning. Nobody puts their models out before 8 o'clock on Saturday morning. If you pay regular admission or regular registration, it's $12, and that you can get access at 9:30 in the morning. That's for unlimited models. A lot of places have gone to a price of this much for the first model and this much. Well, one, I'm not smart enough to figure that up a lot of times on things, and I just like, we as a club, and I think the people that attend the show like being able to pay one price.
Yeah.
It's not like, well, wait a minute, I don't want to spend more than $10 so I can bring 3 models or 4 models.
I never put myself on a budget.
You spend $12, and as many registration sheets that you fill out, that's how many models you can bring.
And that's another thing about pre-registering also. I don't know how many times I go to a lot of shows. I always like to have my table cards already finished.
Mm-hmm.
I like to be pre-registered. That way I can slip right in there and get started as soon as possible and get them on the table. But doing the early bird is actually a benefit to you. So I highly recommend doing the early bird to everyone. and because I mean, it lets you get that get you a prime spot on a table with your builds that you're bringing, and it allows you to get in there and get some of those good deals on kits and stuff.
Right.
So
Yeah, it really helps us. At the
yeah,
old facility, we could set up on Friday afternoon the tables, but vendors couldn't come in,
mm-mm.
and we couldn't get in. Nobody could get in before 8 o'clock
Yeah,
on Saturday. So all of a sudden, you had us rushing in, trying to get our computers set up and everything
yeah.
for registration,
I think
vendors swarming the
yep,
area to try to get set up, and people that wanted to buy early bird passes going, come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
mm-hmm.
This works so much better.
Yeah, it
Vendors can
is.
start setting up at 4 o'clock on Friday afternoon
Yep,
until 7 Friday night. We're going to start doing registration about 4:15 to 4:30. We need a little more time to get set up and get things ready to go until 7 or 7:15,
mm-hmm.
no hard stop. But you can pick up your registration packets then, or you can register and be ready for Saturday morning.
Yep. You can pick those. You can pick up your registration whether you're registering there then or if you're already pre-registered. You can come down to the lobby of the Clarence Brown Conference Center, walk in there, and you'll see our tables set up right there. You can actually say if you let's say you pre-registered but you didn't pay, you can pay right there. Even though you're
Right.
pre-registered, your packet will be ready, and it'll either say paid or not paid, and y'all will be
Right.
able to pay your what you got to
And
pay for right there.
and we're doing something different this year because over the last year we found out we had one line for everybody, whether they had prepaid or going to pay. Well, this year we've got two lines. If you've already prepaid, you go down this line, your packets are ready, and away you go.
Yeah,
If you're going to pay, then you're in another line. We've got 3 people at the computers to help get things done quicker, print it off, and you're ready to go. And
Yep.
it's that way Friday and Saturday.
yeah,
Something we learned from last year.
yeah. It's I tell you what, last year it went smoothly, and I got to find a place to knock on some wood. Yeah, me too, buddy. I tell you, but we learned a lot from last year, and we really want to improve each show. That way, it moves smoother. And that way people talk about it and they go, "Golly, have y'all been to the ACME show?" No, it's a great
Well,
show. So
we learned last year we put some vendors out in the hall,
yeah, that was
and it didn't work as well as any of us wanted to. So, and we just decided we're not putting any vendors out in the hall.
So we'll
Again,
have that pathway. If anybody that
yeah,
showed up last year, that pathway between, actually, you'll be able to come in from the hotel this year, like we were planning on it.
yeah,
From if you're staying at the Marriott, you can come through that hallway and come down into the front right there. So
yeah,
no vendors down that hallway. They'll all be in there inside the hall itself. So
yeah,
the vendors that are one thing that now, if you're a vendor, if you've purchased one table, you're allowed 2 people. You can only have 2 people helping you in your space. If you purchase 2 tables, you're only allowed three people. 3, you're only allowed to have 4 people vending in your area. So
yeah.
vendors,
Yeah,
be
it's
mindful of
part of
that. Yeah, be mindful of that.
and they can buy a entrance fee or whatever if you need more, but most
Yeah,
people don't.
yeah.
And something else about the vendors. Last year we gave out those, the totes.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've got 500 more of them for this year.
Oh, all right. So
So
y'all buy. You can put all you got in there. So
yep, yep. In fact, if we have extras and you bought so much, maybe we can even give you another one.
yeah,
But we're doing that because a lot of times people forget to bring bags to put things in,
yeah,
and
yeah. You see people juggling kits or even going out, running back to the vehicle and, dropping a load and then coming back and getting more. So,
Yeah.
now Friday, all the festivities start Friday for us. We're staying now. The host hotel is the Marriott Courtyard there, right beside the hotel. That venue, that hotel sold out quick.
4 days, I believe.
4 days, yeah. I will be at the host hotel. I will be in the lobby probably around noon. So anybody that wants to drop by, say hello, please do. We'll have a hospitality suite inside the Marriott lobby itself. So we'll have that Friday and Saturday after the show. So
On Friday,
everybody come by, say hello.
On Friday, we have appetizers planned. So there'll be a room and you'll be able to go in and get appetizers. We've got water and Coca-Cola products in there for free.
Yep.
The hotel has a bar. So if you want an adult beverage, which I may need by the time I'm done that night, you can purchase it there. We have free use of any of the public space in the hotel. If it's a nice night, a cool night, they'll have the fire pits on, the fireplace on outside.
Yep,
in the lobby. It's really great. We'll have soft drinks there on Saturday.
Yeah. It's that the hotel. If I remember, last year it was 2 or 3 years old. So this hotel is it's very posh. It's nice. The people there are just so friendly. And just, being able to have access, back, from the hotel to the convention center itself is just back to back. So you can either go through that little alleyway from the courtyard into the Clarence Brown Convention Center, or if you want to walk around or drive around, you can do that too. So, feel free to do that. Now, one thing, everyone's and I want to kind of announce this right now. There's our friends at Hobbytown USA in Kennesaw are going to provide a 1/18 scale only, not a 1/10 or 1/12, the 1/18 scale off-road crawler track. And I'm gonna try. This is one of them right here. This is a little axial crawler, which I'm gonna get tangled up in my microphone here, and I'm gonna throw that one down there. We've also, this is another version of it, is the Traxxas. That's one of the Traxxas 1/18 scale, and got another one right here. So yeah, I like playing with the RC stuff. So they're gonna, if you have RC trucks like that 1/18 scale only, feel free, bring it to the show. We'll be they're setting up their off-road crawler track in the courtyard right there adjacent to the Clarence Brown. It'll be there Friday and Saturday. Is that correct, Wayne?
I believe it will be.
Yeah, I know Friday for sure. So, but bring it. I'm gonna have a couple of mine out there and running those. It's not, this show is just not for static models. We're bringing these in. So, and make sure you bring batteries, extra batteries and stuff like that. We'll have some fun out there with those.
Yeah, we've never tried anything like this before.
No, this is
see how it goes.
Yeah. We're just trying this out, kind of getting our feet wet with that. I know the guys up there at Hobbytown USA really treat our club very well. They are always open to just about anything that we need as far as model related. They can get it ordered in, and as well as our friends up there at Fusion Hobbies. They're just right down the street. They're probably about 10 minutes away from the Clarence Brown Conference Center. So anybody that's coming in, I've got friends coming in tomorrow. They're actually going to be at the host hotel starting tomorrow. So y'all make sure you run down to Hobbytown USA in Kennesaw and run down to Fusion Hobbies over there in Cartersville and tell them the guys from Atlanta Car Model Enthusiast sent you there.
And definitely, go by the Savoy if you like
Yeah.
automobile museums.
Yep.
The
The
Savoy,
Savoy.
was
Yep.
voted in USA Today #1 automotive museum in the country.
It is.
They're going to
We
have
have.
trivia night. Sorry,
Yeah. Yeah.
so I
They're
get
having.
excited. Don't mean to interrupt,
Yeah.
but
Lots of things to do there in the Cartersville area. Lots of good as far as the Savoy. Man, I tell you, they really, that's another thing that we enjoy as far as the club, being able to participate in a lot of the things that they host there each year. I know that we have built quite a few displays for them. As
right.
far as I know, James Marshall did one for the Foose exhibit that just recently finished its stint up there, and we've got some up there right now for the Indy
I'm working
cars.
on that. We got to get the cases figured out, but we're
Yeah,
working on that. So
yeah.
that's not there yet, but
It's in the plan, but we've got. I know I built one for it. It will be on the table at the show this weekend. So, but as soon as it finishes there, it'll be up to the Savoy. So,
yeah.
But great group right there.
I'm sorry. Another time we'll talk about the make and take stuff we do with them, but not in
Yeah. But they are a great group of people. They really treat us well up there, and we enjoy the camaraderie with them throughout the year. So y'all make sure to go save you up a little bit more money and go up there to the Savoy. Beautiful facility, beautiful cars up there as well. So. Let's see, man. I tell you what. Let's see. We talked about that. Talked about the breakfast and the model shops. Let's talk about the motels again. A lot of you that are either have already made reservations there at the Marriott. They booked up in about 4 days real early. Now, the Holiday Inn Express will be accepting the ACME discount. So if y'all are staying there, make sure you go up and tell them you're with the ACME Southern National show, and they will take that as consideration. If you're not staying at the Holiday Inn, there are some other local up within 5 to 10 minute drive from the Clarence Brown Conference Center. They're off of Highway 20 and Interstate 75. It's the Hampton Inn. That is located on Highway 20, the Best Western. There's an Econo Lodge, a Days Inn, and an Efficiency Lodge. So if y'all are coming down to spend 2 days, 3 days, or just overnight, look those up. If y'all got any questions, feel free to drop me a question, down in my link below, and we'll get that answered as quickly as possible for you. But we got also, let's see, I think we've pretty much well covered on that. We've got the also the day of the show, our friends at Model Car Magazine and Fine Scale Magazine and Auto Modeler Magazine. That's the new model magazine that's out, and I got all 3 of them right here. They will be on site Saturday taking pictures of models. So y'all bring in beautiful models out, and they will come around, put something on the table for you to have one photographed for their magazine, and looking forward to seeing those folks as well, especially Auto Modeler Magazine. They're new, and really this is the first time I've ever been around that magazine at any of the shows, so I'm looking forward to that as well.
There are a couple things that we didn't cover, and that's my fault. General admission for people that just want to come to the show.
Yeah, if you just want to come in, just look at the models, not drop anything on the table or anything, and show it.
$7 to get in. Kids 12 and under are free.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing make and takes like we do normally. We've got a room set aside for that, and we'll do that while supplies last. Our friends, the folks at, I don't know if you can see this very well, but it's an app, and there's a QR code that we'll have at the hotel, at the conference center, at both hotels, that you scan this, you sign up, and it allows you to get discounts at restaurants and businesses around Cartersville. First time we've done anything like this, and first time they're doing it with us. So that'll be kind of neat to see how that works.
Yep. Lots of nice places to eat at there in Cartersville. If y'all the first time guests there in Cartersville, it's a beautiful old southern town. I grew up here. I grew up just about 30 minutes from Cartersville. We used to go up there every year and play football or basketball there, but it's just nestled in between the Appalachian Mountains right there. We're kind of on the end of it, and it's the leaves are starting to fall. So if photography is y'all's somebody else's beloved bride or husband or what have you, want to take pictures, we're not in full peak right now, but it's the leaves are starting to turn. So be planning for that. And there's lots of good restaurants there in Cartersville. I know. There's a lot right there. I know there's a Cracker Barrel right off of Interstate 75 on Highway 20, not too far, just probably 2-3 minutes right up the road. There's my favorite place, the Waffle House, just right off the interstate up there. So lots of good places. Also in the older part of town there in what's really the kind of main street Cartersville. There's lots of older restaurants. I know there's the Appalachian Grill is there. They got there's another one right down just right across the street there. It's called the 8-Track Grill. Bar and Grill. And when I say 8-track, it's ATE track. But when you walk in, I'm fixing to date myself. They got 8-track tapes on the wall, and they play good 60s, 70s, and early 80s rock and roll. So, and they got dang good food too. I recommend the fish tacos there. So,
yeah, it sounds like we're doing an advertisement for Cartersville, but I tell you what, it is a great place.
It is.
I was so happy to be there.
Yep. We are glad to be a part of it, and y'all really looking forward to seeing everybody coming up Friday and Saturday, and y'all make sure you stop by the Host Hotel. I'll be there early Friday afternoon. Probably I'm gonna try to arrive around 11, maybe 12. And we'll start getting helping our vendors and stuff get in. But I'll be up there at the hospitality suite early. So
right. Yeah, that starts at 5.
Yep.
And, something. While you're here and you're shopping for your models, you might as well know our themes for next year.
Yep.
Or 100 years of Mopar.
Yep.
And drag racing.
Yes, sir. All of our vendors got that bit of information earlier, so they could They could bring models for for our theme for next year, and that just goes to show everyone that we just don't plan. I mean, we're planning. I know Wayne, and I know myself. We're working on next year's 2025 show right now, and that just goes to show you, and it's not just pertaining to the themes. We're trying to get more. As far as more participation, as far as with vendors and stuff that come in and kind of do some seminars and things like that, and talking about their products. So, Wayne, I know you discussed something with me about some of our. I'll let you explain it. I'm sure I'll botch it up, but I think it was about the. Let me look it up. You and I was texting.
We talk a lot, so
yeah. I tell you, folks, we've burned the midnight oil. Vendor kiosk for international. Yeah.
2 things we had an idea, maybe next year we'll trial it. But would be for international vendors that really can't travel here, that we may set up a kiosk to where people could look at their products and maybe place an order. That would be vendors that don't compete directly with the people that are at the show, We don't want to do that. But that's going to take some time to figure out. Big thing for next year is we're looking to revamp and improve the whole registration process.
Yep.
To make it even easier for everyone, for everybody that registers and for us as well. And we'll keep you posted on that. Probably be asking some people, well, in the club definitely, and maybe a couple other people to help us as we get ready to road test it and see how it does. Every year try to find something to tweak just to make it a little better.
Make it a little bit better.
30th show. 30th show, folks.
Big 3-0.
Yep, it's going to be fun.
Yep. Yes, it is. So, but folks, make sure that you get ready, get everything packed up. Make sure you're at the Clarence Brown Conference Center early Saturday morning, October the 26th. I had to look at my calendar. My days are starting to run together because this is really a fun time for me each year. So, Wayne, I think that's it. I really appreciate you coming in tonight and talking about that. Folks, if you've got any questions, down in the links below as far as direct message me. I'm going to drop this video not only on the my channel, but as far as also on the ACME Facebook page, the Lucas C Facebook page, and all the Facebook pages that I'm members of. That way, if we got people coming in from all over, they'll know what to expect. And make sure you bring some comfortable shoes because it's going to be a heck of a day. So, Wayne, thank you very much. I'll hold on to you here in a minute. And folks, remember, like I always say, if y'all can dream it, build it. God bless y'all.
Thanks, folks.